Discover solutions to issues that affect your family and professional life with practical information to help you get past life's adversities. Take a proactive approach to power up your life with Rosalie's expert resources.
Are you looking to cool down your energy usage this summer during these hot summer Florida days and stay cool, calm, and connected? Listen up. Joining us this morning to help you cool down and enjoy new innovative devices for fun in the sun is Emmy Award-winning technology and digital lifestyle commentator Mario Armstrong with his short list of the absolute hottest apps, tech, and gear to make you have your coolest summer ever. Good morning, Mario.
Good morning, Rosalie. Love that. And yes, it's always nice and warm in Florida. So not only do I have some apps and technology that's going to help keep you cool and keep you comfortable, I also have some stuff that's great family fun that you guys are going to love to interact with for the summer for sure.
We can all look back at our childhood when we enjoyed those classic summer fun times. Any new twists on true classic summertime treats?
Absolutely, because Cracker Jack, you probably had your fair share of Cracker Jack growing up and maybe even still do now. It's awesome. This is a classic popcorn favorite. And now with the baseball season intact, it has a new cool spin with the prize inside. It's got a new look, updated sticker, and an added layer of fun with this as well, which is great. The prize is now digital, so you can scan the sticker with your phone using the Blipper app, and it's going to unlock all these cool baseball experiences. Fun for the family. Everyone's going to enjoy it, plus it's edible.
What's new in audio technology and connectivity features so that we can enjoy this year's summer road trip with the family?
Yeah, so the Ford 2017 Escape, I got a chance to test drive this vehicle just the other day, and it's awesome. They were actually doing a test driving series that's a really new way of doing the test drive. And so some of the cool technology that you'll see from the car that I really liked was Sync 3. I was using that, which syncs up with my phone, so all the apps show up right on the dashboard from my phone. There's obviously the hands-free enhanced park assist, where you don't use your hands to park the car, which is awesome. And then, of course, my favorite is the hands-free lift gate, where you move your foot under the bumper and it actually brings up the lift gate of the car. So it's great if you're holding groceries or sports equipment or backpacks and all that stuff. So I enjoyed that the most, and I think the Ford 2017 Escape is going to make an awesome family road trip car for sure.
Summer heat equals one thing to me: increased energy usage. So what do you recommend to keep those energy costs down?
Yeah, I'm using this in the house right now. It's none other than the Nest Learning Thermostat. Like, hands down, the best way to do this, in the classiest looking device to do it in. This will not only help you control your energy bills by using the smartphone, it helps you not only be able to change the temperature, adjust it, all of that stuff, but it also learns from you. So as you use it, it starts to learn more about your behavior, and it can make adjustments for you, which is going to save costs as well. So it knows when you're not home. It'll turn itself down. It also has a high-resolution screen that you can see on it. It looks great as well. It's very aesthetic, very attractive on any wall.
Don't get caught in those summer rains, because between getting rained on and those poolside chats you're loving when the kids are jumping in the pool, we all need to be cognizant to protect our phones.
This is the Life-Proof Free Case, spelled F-R-E, and this is great. This is ready for the beach. This is ready for outdoor camping, traveling anywhere, because you will be able to protect your device from its sandproof, waterproof, and drop-proof. And then the Bluetooth speaker is another way to be able to hear music on the go while you're on vacation, while you're having that family fun. But this one, it's waterproof, it's also sandproof, and it's also shockproof. Plus, it can do conference calls on it as well if you want to get some calls done on it too.
So what's a new innovative device to help us complete those DIY summer projects we keep procrastinating about?
Yeah, this little guy is amazing. This is really, really cool. This is called the Wallabot. It's spelled W-A-L-A-B-O-T. The Wallabot is like Superman. It's going to give you X-ray powers. It's going to give you the ability to actually see through walls, which is incredible. So this is great for DIY projects, doing things around the house. When you attach this to your Android phone and hold it up to the wall, you'll be able to see studs, metal pipes, plastic pipes, wires. You'll be able to see through the walls, making that DIY project way more efficient.
All right, Mario, so where can our viewers find more information on all you presented?
They can head on over to the web. We have a website with all the details, pictures and everything, and links right up on our website. Just go to thunknews.com/coolest.
Thanks, Mario, for sharing the hottest apps, tech, and gear to make us have the coolest summer ever.
Take care. You too. Bye-bye.
With millions of children across the U.S. out on summer break, it's time to continue supporting their overall development. From Jacksonville to Miami, you will find one of the 2,700 YMCA facilities across the nation ready to nurture the potential of children by providing access to programs and services that help kids reach their potential. Joining us this morning to discuss the Y's Best Summer Ever programming is Jorge Perez, Senior Vice President of Programs and the Y Experience. Good morning, Jorge.
Morning, Rosalie.
Summertime's a great time for kids because it offers them a variety of new experiences. But children from low-income families can fall behind their peers and experience a learning loss. How can the Y's Best Summer Ever programs help bridge that summer gap?
So one of the things that happens to many families and kids who live in under-resourced communities is that they experience what we call the summer slide, an achievement gap. Because they don't have access to enriching activities, they might actually experience 2 or 3 months worth of learning loss as they enter the next school year, and that accumulates over time. Sometimes they're as far behind as a full grade level by the time they reach the 7th grade. So we've partnered with BELL, an organization out of Boston, which stands for Building Educated Leaders for Life, and we've created a program we call Power Scholars Academy, designed to close that gap. And for 6 weeks, we supercharge not just the enrichment activities for kids, but also the educational opportunities. We teach math and English and literacy and science and the arts. We even had health programs, and we do it in an environment that's very engaging and a lot of fun. Kids are thinking they are at camp when we are being very intentional about their educational learning. Some kids experience no loss, and in some communities we actually have shown and demonstrated 5 to 7 months worth of math gains, for example, during the summer months.
But it's not just school, it's a socialization tool to help these kids retain what they learned during the calendar school year.
That's right. The idea is to cement their in-class learning with real-life experiences, and that's necessary for all kids. Kids should not spend their summer in front of a screen all summer long. They should be outside. They should be building healthy and caring and loving relationships, and they should be exploring their environment. And in this particular case, we are very intentional about creating an environment where kids can continue their learning in a very different setting.
Tell us about the Y's camp and swimming programs to help kids have fun in the sun and stay safe around water, because unfortunately, kids can drown.
Yeah, in fact, it is the second leading cause of death for kids ages 1 to 14. And some parents believe that as long as they're nearby, that the kids are safe. The fact of the matter is that more than half of our drownings occur with a parent within 10 and 15 feet of their children. And so what we want to do is make sure that kids have the very basic fundamental skills to self-rescue and get to a safe place and are able to exit out of the water, even when parents are around. And so we want to make sure that kids get those basic skills. This is particularly problematic for kids that are of color, African Americans and Hispanics have swim rates of 30 and 20%. And so the vast majority of those children do not know how to be safe around water. We want to make sure that they get an opportunity to get the basic skills to do that. Our camps offer actually 3 options. We have day camps, overnight camps, and adventure camps. Our day camps are just like they sound. Every day kids are dropped off and we hold on to them while mom and dad are at work, and we give them all types of enriching activities, field trips, experiences that might actually include swim lessons. During resident camps, kids go off overnight for a week and build very deep relationships with their other cabin mates, obviously the counselors at camp, and have adventures and stories that they will tell their entire lives. And then adventure camps really supercharges the overnight camp by giving kids an opportunity to have an adventure. Sometimes they spend an entire week on the water, floating down a river or on a trail, walking one of our nation's well-known trails in our national parks. And the idea here is to give kids, again, a very significant adventure during the summer months. In both cases, we want to make sure that achievement, belonging, and relationships are front and center to ensure that kids have the best summer ever.
All right, tell us, how many YMCAs are there in Florida?
Well, I don't have an exact number, but I will tell you we have well over 100 YMCAs spread in your service areas. Orlando alone, I know, has more than 25 locations. Tampa is also one of our largest providers. And I think for most of the residents in this country, there's a YMCA within a 15-minute drive of their location, and I imagine the same can be said for Florida residents.
All right, so where can our viewers learn more about the local Y?
So your local viewers can go to the ymca.net website, and there's a place there where they can put in their zip code, and the program will give them their nearest YMCA.
And the Y is a great place for kids to grow. Thanks, Jorge, for joining us this morning to share summer resources so kids can have the best summer ever.
Thanks, Rosalie.
One military family got a summer surprise of a lifetime thanks to Eckridge and the military charity Operation Homefront. John Fierno of Ohio and his wife and caregiver Brenna and their 3 kids were excited to receive an invitation for Eckridge to attend Buckeye Fest at Ohio Stadium.
Would everybody please give a nice round of applause to John and Brenna Fierno and their 3 young children. John served in the United States Navy for us. He's also served in the Army National Guard for 6 years for us. John and his family have sacrificed. They've served in both Iraq and Afghanistan. John has. So, John, we just can't thank you enough for your service.
We, Kroger and Eckridge, would like to present you with, get this right side up, a year's worth of free groceries.
But the surprise got a lot better for the injured veteran and his family when they met up with country music superstar Randy Houser.
We want to thank you guys for everything you do so that we can have days like this and we don't have to worry about anything, and we get to have these events and have cookouts and all those things that you do to protect us as Americans. We certainly appreciate it. And so that being said, we also want to send y'all home in a new truck.
John's son was elated when he saw the truck tailgate full of grilling items and a year's worth of groceries.
Some sausage? Actually. Oh, that is awesome, guys. They're sausage.
All valued at more than $50,000, courtesy of Eckridge, Kroger, and Operation Homefront. The Recreation Vehicle Industry Association, RVIA, represents 98% of RV manufacturing in the U.S. A recent study revealed RV vacations cost substantially less than other forms of vacation travel. We know that the Sunshine State offers an amazing RVing experience, from views of nature and true visual treasures to winding waterways with banks of seagrass to oyster reefs. Here to share their experiences of spectacular RVing destinations that are driving distance from you right this moment and beyond is Stephanie and Jeremy Puglisi. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning to you, Rosalie. Thank you so much for having us on the show.
Hi, Rosalie.
Hi, Stephanie. So tell me, what excites you the most when you plan an ideal RV road trip?
All right, well, our sweet spot personally as a family is finding those locations that offer us both the outdoors experience, but also sort of that downtown city culture. So we were just recently in Charleston and we were kayaking and, we were just having a blast out in nature. And then we could also go downtown, and I did this marvelous food tour of King Street. And, we did historical tours of Fort Moultrie. And, when we can go back and forth between those like culture downtown areas and then get away from it all and go out and hike and kayak and mountain bike, we're having the best time as a family.
And Jeremy, what's your favorite aspect of any RV experience?
Well, we love going up into New England in the summer and getting into the great outdoors and doing lots of hiking and kayaking as a family. That's really my favorite thing. And I also love the fact that we save a lot of money on RV vacations as opposed to hotel vacations. That also makes both of us very, very happy.
So share some Go RVing planning tips to help our viewers who may be new to RVing.
Yeah, so the first thing that people want to do is they can go to GoRVing.com, and that is such a great resource to just kind of dip your toes in and see what the RV experience is all about. They have great bloggers. We blog for them too there. And, they really show what it looks like to take an RV vacation, whether you have young kids, older kids, or whether you're a retired couple. You'll find that experience there on GoRVing.
So how do you know what RV is right for you?
Yeah, again, the Go RVing website has a tool where you can put in some information about your family, how many kids you have, how do you want to travel.
Your budget.
And then it's going to spit back information on which RV might be right for you. It really is the best tool out there to get a feeling for what you want.
Is summertime the best time for an RV experience?
I don't necessarily think it's the best time. People debate that. We do spring, summer, and fall. Some people even love camping in the winter. I would probably pick the summer over any other season, but we love doing fall foliage.
Yeah.
We love to go up into New England or New York State, the Adirondacks, and do a foliage trip as well. So I'll take any of those seasons.
All right, share with us your favorite Florida parks for RVing.
Long Key State Park is beautiful, and you guys have one of the best state park systems in the country. We might pick Long Key as our favorite. If you want something more resorty, obviously Fort Wilderness is possibly the best campground in America.
And Fort Wilderness really can make Disney affordable for families.
That's right.
So it's a great way to see just that RV travel can be affordable in a way that no other kind of travel can be.
Good point.
So where can we learn more about RVing?
Go to our Instagram account at RV Family Travel Atlas, and you can see all of our family shenanigans there. And also go to GoRVing.com. It has everything you need. Also, the Idiot's Guide to RV Vacations, which we just published, has all kinds of good information as well.
And then we do a weekly podcast, and our weekly podcast is like a variety show on every single thing you could possibly want to know about RVing, from the basics of how to choose a rig, to cooking, in that rig, to traveling, to RV maintenance, everything. We cover it. We've learned over 7 years how to be RVers, and we believe that everybody can do it.
Thanks, Stephanie and Jeremy, for sharing Go RVing tips to enjoy an RV experience of a lifetime.
Thank you so much for having us, Rosalie.
Most Floridians love ethnic foods, but did you know ethnic food sales in the U.S. are expected to grow from $1.5 billion to $12.5 billion over the next 2 years? Students at the prestigious Culinary Institute of America have teamed up to compete in the Boar's Head Bold Culinary Challenge for a $10,000 scholarship prize. Joining us this morning is Kurt Flaherty and Matthew Johnson, seniors at the Culinary Institute of America and winners of the Culinary Challenge. Good morning, gentlemen, and congratulations.
Good morning, how are you?
Good morning.
So how did you get involved in this culinary competition?
So it began with our school marketing the competition, and me and Matthew decided to join in and compete together, and we started with brainstorming our ideas, and then we ended up in a kitchen recipe testing them, and then we wrote our recipes and double-checked them and then sent them in, and then we had a competition last week on Thursday in New York City, and we won.
So what was so unique about your recipe versus your competition's recipes?
Well, all of our other competitors had like really beautiful plated dishes as ours is, but ours was, we were trying to focus on the millennial trends of handheld, to-go, light, fresh, healthy, a lot of colors, very vibrant, and we also wanted to have like the global flavors, as you mentioned, that are a really big part of America right now. And since we incorporated all of the trends looking to the future, I think that's why our dish won, in addition to its flavor, obviously.
How complex is it to create a dish from one basic ingredient?
Yeah, it's not that challenging for us because we've been doing that for our cooking careers since we were very young and at our college as well. But it's basically just envisioning like the product itself, the Boar's Head Ichiban style chicken breast, and it has lots of like notes of garlic and ginger and brown sugar, and that pairs really well with the Asian flavors we wanted in general. And then we just wanted to pair that with like acidic, light, crisp vegetables, as well as a soft steam bun, so we have multiple textures and flavors going on.
I can see you both have lots of passion in preparing foods for others. So what's your career plans after graduation?
Well, for me, I think what's great about going to the Culinary Institute of America is we learn a lot about the industry itself and how to cook great food in all different types of from around the world. And going through the whole program, we learned the industry as a whole, also like the business side of it and the finance side of the restaurant industry. And I have a background in video production and writing as well, so after I graduate, I want to take what I've learned from the CIA, the Culinary Institute of America, all the food, and apply that with my other skills to get a food writing job or a food media producer for a major food media company.
Like Matthew said, for me, our college really teaches us all of the different aspects, and going into a kitchen and you know how the financials work, it really helps you get a better perspective and learn more. And then after that, I would like to take those skills and open my own restaurant somewhere, not quite sure where yet. But
So where can we find more about your winning recipes?
if you want to see our recipe, you can go to boarshead.com.
Thanks, Kurt and Matthew, for joining us this morning, and we wish you both much success after graduation from the Culinary Institute of America.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Quick fix weight loss diets are all the rage today. Numerous diets and weight loss programs are seen every day on every channel of the television, on the web, in magazines, in newspapers, showing us the perfect bikini-type body that could be yours. Is that really that easy? Here to help us make sense of the reasons to lose weight by safely dieting is registered dietitian nutritionist Ashvini Mashru. Good morning, Ashvini.
Thank you for having me.
My pleasure. Ashvini, define what is a quick fix diet?
So a quick fix diet is the most restrictive means of losing weight. Typically, it involves cutting calories to 1,000 or even 500 per day. And it's often paired with other quick fixes such as supplements, shakes, detoxes, diuretics, diet pills. And obviously, it's not the safest means of losing weight.
I hear about people juicing for days, and then they take diuretics and diet pills. That can't be healthy for your body, right?
Definitely not healthy. It can cause a lot of challenges and issues with our body. Dehydration, malnutrition, blood sugar can go out of control, ketosis can happen, and a lot of other issues.
What type of diet do you recommend for your clients who want to lose weight as an effective and safe diet?
So I don't recommend any diet. My approach at my practice, Wellness Nutrition Concepts, is all about making a lifestyle change, changing behaviors, eating habits, patterns, and the combination of foods we're eating, and obviously exercising. So it's basically changing our relationship with our food, our exercise, and our lifestyle. And that's what I help my clients with.
If one is on a safe and healthy diet, how do you determine if your client is really eating healthy or sabotaging their ultimate goal?
Yes, so what I do is when I am helping clients or when I'm with a client, I help them educate what a quick fix diet can do to their bodies or has done to their bodies. And then I educate them on how they can gain these new skills, knowledge, tools, and techniques on how they can start eating healthy and start changing their behaviors.
Research reveals a majority of people on quick fix diets gain their weight back. Why is that?
It's because when people go on quick fix diet, it's people lose water weight. It's not the fat loss. And that's a result of a very common side effect of a quick fix diet. What happens is when people cut calories or carbohydrates or both, the first weight loss that happens is the water weight loss. The glycogen exists in our body. It is a form of carbohydrate that is stored in liver and muscles, and attached to every gram is water. So when glycogen stores are utilized, water exists, and that's what is called water weight loss and not fat loss. And that's why people gain the weight back after they've done any quick fixes, because they start eating normally again.
What foods and snacks do you recommend to lose weight? And is calories what's really important?
Yes and no. So yes, calories in equals calories out, but also it's the combination of foods that we're eating. So typically when people are trying to lose weight, it's the protein fiber combination of foods they need to look out for. For example, cucumbers with some almonds and cheese, or yogurt with some strawberries and blueberries. And that's the protein combination, fiber combination foods that people need to look out for their meals, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks.
All right, Ashwini, where can we learn more and find these tools to lose weight safely?
They are on my website, wellnessnutritionconcepts.com. It's on the landing page. There is a free gift that people can download. Also, they can learn more about me on my bio page and my services under my services page.
Ashwini, thank you for joining us this morning with tips to achieve a safe and healthy approach to dieting with the best results.
Thank you for having me.
Keeping active during the summer months offers many health benefits. Begin each day with balance and stretching activities to enhance physical stability and flexibility, which will reduce the risk of injuries. Share with us your plan to stay active, cool, and calm to enjoy the best summer ever at facebook.com/Rose Lee Show. And follow us on Instagram @The Rose Lee Show.